Hey Scorpio, this will be your general March love reading only. And I do two things. So I'm going to start off with just kind of a week by week kind of spread, and we'll do that. But then afterwards, so if that one doesn't resonate for you for some reason, afterwards I do a quick three-card spread. So hopefully, I can cover a lot of ground that way. All right. So this will be a general love reading for Scorpio for the month of March. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see, Scorpios, please. All Scorpios who may be watching this video for the month of March. What is the general love outlook for the full month of March spread, please? Love only for Scorpio. Okay. Actually, one more, I'm sorry. Scorpio love. Okay, love only, please. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we get here. Oh, love for Scorpios only in the month of March. Okay. All right, let's see. What's going on? Wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, overall. Oh, okay. Well, overall theme is the Ace of Swords. So there's some sort of victorious feeling going on this month of March. Under the deck, we have the Nine of Coins. So that's cool too. Wow, this is a little interesting, Scorpio. So it looks like the first part of March starts off really awesome, like really good. It feels like you've gelled with somebody, and lots of happy times. You could have met them somewhere, possibly some sort of organization or outing. We have the Four of Wands. Could have been some sort of celebration of some sort, wedding, whatever, that sort of deal, possibly. Or it just means that you feel that way, like you're celebrating the fact you met this like great person, and it's super cool and all that, and then bam, not so great. Okay. The first part, just revel in that, because that looks like a good place to be. Second week, or into early mid March, not so hot. We have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Three of Swords. So it's possibly could be third party situation you find out about, or just broken heart. That's really kind of the way I read that card. Now it gets better, so just stay with me here. But yeah, I just see there's a lot of, it's a stormy time. Just lots of negative thoughts and being in your head, and not I see and I've unfortunately I've been seeing this come up in a couple other readings too. Just this like self-pity vibe, of just being so done and broken, and like, why does this happen to me? Why does, all that kind of thing. But this can be controlled. Okay, that's the thing, because that's why I said like kind of self-pity vibe, and I don't mean that in a critical way. I mean it is, but I mean I we all do it. It's just human nature, but it is something that we can come out of. Because it's all in your head, and it just. It sucks. Yeah, we get it. Okay. And again, your overall theme is the Ace of Swords, so I'm liking that. Let me move these cards down so you can see them a little better. So from that, like broken heart kind of blah period, probably around the second week, something like that. It's like you just kind of come to peace with everything, and you feel, I feel it kind of emanating like this peace with just everything, kind of, it's like surrender in a sense of just kind of, and that could very well be, because if you come from that position, if you're like starting off with all this like, wonderful vibing energy with this person, and then you move right into this, that's tough, absolutely. So I could see this, coming into Temperance as almost like a surrender of like, oh, really? What else can you do to me? To the universe, to God, whatever, whatever you may, believe in, just kind of like, but in a good way. Like it's just it feels like it's emanating positively. So I would definitely say that. But again, it's weird because you have, you're very contradictory, with this because you're also holding on tight to something and you need to move on. Absolutely. And you will, because that's coming up towards the end of the month here. But, whatever this is, it's like that you're holding on to, which is probably this, broken heart over this, union, that makes sense. And it, it sucks to go through a breakup. Absolutely. But, it's like the holding on tight thing to something that's clearly ended, that's not going to bring a victory, by any stretch of the means. And, wallowing in that kind of self-pity area of grayness and dullness and doldrums, that's not going to do it either. Holding on tight, this goes right, this color, it's like gray and neutral, goes right along with this doldrum energy that you're still holding on tight to. And I don't like that. This positive needs to come in. That's this, like I said, just surrender. Like, and really you should, because really, can the universe do anything else to you at this point? It's just, so let it go. Let it all just go, and just don't do anything. Really, just don't let the universe work it out for you, because this trying to control it with your head and your mental energy, it's not working, and it just won't. So let go, let go, let go, let God, as they say. And I don't mean to be too religious-y, in this sense, but whatever God is to you, and that feeling. So if that all goes well, it does look like, you're moving on to some sort of new adventure. And we have the Knight of Cups. We're ending up here at the end of March. So that's some sort of offer that you will love, all right, coming towards you towards the end of March. But it's not going to happen unless you move on. Now, this could be literally moving. You could actually be, taking a journey, taking a trip. You could be moving, but I think this is like about moving on and moving forward. Although it literally can be travel as well, so you could be moving your household, moving to another state. You could just be going to another country, getting away from it all for a while, that sort of thing. Whatever type of movement that means to you in your life, if you're not able to do those things, then it's about moving on inwardly and that sort of thing. You have the Knight of Cups wanting to come through. Knight of Cups is a huge, good offer. And it's something that gels with you, that you like, and, that will be beneficial. And especially with this, Ace of Swords at the top. So, ooh, nice. Okay. Ooh, better. So we have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's you. That's you, Scorpio. It's any water sign, but, whatever. So with this moving away card, I pulled the Magician. Okay, so this is about making things happen. This is not a time to, and I don't think you will. That's a cool thing, because everything else looks bright with March except for that second kind of period, which is probably around the second week or like, early stages into mid-March. I think you're gonna pass it by. I really do. I think and you're starting to recognize that you're kind of wallowing in this stuff that doesn't really need to happen, and that you have to take action, because this is not a time to, this Ace of Swords is all about that. It's about, I just feel like there's boldness that needs to come through. So you definitely have to pick yourself up from this place and start being bold and acting boldly and do those things. And the Magician just solidifies that. It's telling you to move on, start manifesting, the things that are available to you. All right. And Knight of Cups, very good end up there. So, that second part does look kind of tumultuous, and it sucks because everything starts off pretty good, and so, be forewarned on that one. Forewarned is forearmed. But now we're going to do that 3 card. So let's just get a simple kind of 3 card reading and see if we get a different message for other Scorpios, just in case that did not resonate. And, or maybe it'll be the same type of message. We'll see. To see what, 3 cards here for Scorpio, please, for love only. Scorpios that will be watching this video. 3 card reading for Scorpios, please. Just do a quick little shuffle. Okay. Okay, well, all right. This looks like a different message type of thing. We have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And I don't think it's third party. I think it's fun and celebrating and that sort of thing. Basically, we have you in a place where this is a person who wants to commit to someone, absolutely. And the other person, you know what? Actually, let me check this out because we're flanked here. We're flanked. We've got the Hierophant or Hierophant, however you want to say it, and we have the Emperor, and right in between we have the Page of Swords. So this is a little controlling vibe I'm getting here, and but ultimately I think we're good with this Three of Cups. But let me take a look at this Page of Swords because somebody's definitely scoping you out. But let's see if this is good or bad. What is this Page of Swords, please? And how, or actually, why is Scorpio in this Hierophant position, please? Okay. Okay, I get it. All right. And Page of Swords, please. Why is the Page of Swords here, please? Okay. And why are we ending up with the Emperor then? Because I'm not liking that. Why is the Emperor here? Emperor, please. Huh. Okay. Wow. Very interesting. That's kind of strange. So, wow. Well, okay, I got the Three of Swords again. We did have the Three of Cups, so maybe there is a third party situation, Scorpio. And if that is, then we'll go from there. This is sad though. It just makes me sad. This card, I don't know, because I'm like actually feeling it because it's somebody who really like is committed and like and they're gonna get their heart broken. And that it's just sad. Like I really am feeling this. I don't know why. I'm not really like an empath type, but it's like wow, and I just really feel it. Um, and this other person, it's secrets and lies. That's what I see. I see. I don't. I think it is third party. Unfortunately, I think there's some kind of sneakiness involved and secrets, and I think the truth is going to be made clear, and it does not look good. Now, for your outcome, I have the Emperor and I have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is probably you, most likely. I don't see, that's a very good combination though. So I don't see how we're getting that from a broken heart and somebody who's being sneaky. Oh, and we had the Page of Pentacles at, okay, okay, I think I'm getting this. Okay, so I think what's going on is there's possibility, and again, this is general, so don't just automatically assume your partner's cheating on you or something like that. This is a general reading, but I do feel it for somebody. It is. So I think there is possibly the possibility of a third party situation that you're going to find out about, and this is somebody that you have been committed to. So you're possibly married to or very heavily committed to, and you're going to find this out. There's some sort of secrets being, that the secrets, you're seeing the truth, somebody, or this could be the other way around. It could be you, although Scorpios typically aren't cheaters, but occasionally it happens. So it could be that this person finds out about you. So if you're cheating, they're probably going to find out. Okay. I can tell you that right now. But either way, this is some sort of sneaky behavior going on. And I think what's going to happen, though, is that you guys are so strong and this committed. So this is going to cause a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of turmoil, all those types of things. But I think ultimately you guys will get through this. This is why I get the vibe it's a married, couple because of that Hierophant. Or it's somebody who, that you feel married to, even if you're not technically married to. But I think you guys are going to get through this, and it's going to start like a new, like this stuff had to happen, whatever. And, it might not be cheating. I did see third party twice. So it could be something else that's just so deceptive and untruthful, that really kind of breaks your heart. That's very possible. But whatever it is, I think that that you guys are so stable. Generally, that you guys are going to work through this, maybe through counseling or something like that, and it's going to start you onto a new type of beginning, almost looking at your relationship from like a new standpoint. It's possible. I'm not really sure. It's it definitely something's going down there for somebody, and I do feel your pain. I like in literally. I actually can feel it, and I'm sorry, but. I feel good about the outcome. I just think this is going to be a really rough patch. And, yeah, I do. I feel good about the outcome. I've got 9 of Cups just kind of sitting here, I'm feeling good, but it's going to be a tough haul. So hopefully all that won't go down in March. I don't know. So, all right, Scorpio. I hope, some of those messages were helpful for somebody. And if you like these, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, all those things. And I started a Facebook page, and I will put the link in the description. So it's brand new, but I think, I'm planning on building it up into the future. All right. Thanks, guys. All right. Bye.